as an MC of an event or a host of an event, so far you've been listening to the speaker that you have just introduced. You've been seated on the side and you've been engaged in their presentation. Whilst you are listening to them as an audience member about to thank them, what I'd like you to do is to jot down specific points that stood out for you with the speaker. 3 points, maximum of 5. Why I'm saying maximum of 5? Because you're going to choose the top 3 of this 5 to later include in your formal thank you to this individual. So now the speaker has completed their talk and you are being called onto the stage again to thank the speaker. So here's how you do that. The foundation of this is 3 things. Number 1, your role is about appreciation. Everything about your psyche, the way you talk, the tone of your voice, your body language, all has to be about heart and acknowledging this person in gratitude for what they have just given in terms of their gifts in their speech. Number 2, it's important that you come across as being sincere. No fakeness about it. And what I mean by sincere, by picking out specific points in their speech that shows that you were listening versus just taking any random points that was included in their biography or what you've heard about the speaker. And number 3, it's important that you are authentic to your role. I've often seen speakers come through as MCs and they are, say, in a similar field of the person that they are thanking. And when they come onto the stage, it becomes about them. And they say things like, wow, well done to this. You know, in my own field, I can relate because I also encompass difficult members like the speaker has spoken about. And that's how I would have related to it. But that is not how you thank a speaker. You are there to honor this person and only speak about them. It's not about you. It's about you using your position to honor them. Here's how you do this. So here are 5 points on how to thank a speaker. Number 1 is to start immediately. You could consider some filler lines that sound something like, wow, that was amazing. Give this person another round of applause. And so you lead your audience into another round of applause for them. And then point number 2, you mention 3 specific points that you have personally taken out of this speaker's presentation. Not only citing the point, but being specific in terms of what it meant for you and what it could mean for the audience. And you frame it like that to say, I personally enjoyed the following 3 points from your presentation. This is what I have taken away. Point number 1, when you mentioned so-and-so, it reminded me of the change I needed to make in my life. Point number 2, and then point number 3. So you share the point and then you talk about how it related to you. Number 3, as you are talking about this person and thanking them, look at them and use you statements. Don't speak to the audience, you are thanking the individual. So look at the person and say, I thank you for reminding me of the importance of bringing about change in my life. Get it? Because by doing it that way, it becomes a much more sincere and wholehearted gratitude, appreciation to the individual. Number 4, sometimes when you are thanking a speaker, you could have a gift that you are sharing with the person. And depending on the event, either you can give the gift yourself or some other manager or event coordinator is brought up onto the stage to hand over the gift to the speaker. If that's the case here, then you would pause after delivering your 3 points. You'd call upon this other person to hand over the gift, or you give the gift yourself. Give the person another round of applause. And as they walk down, then you'd conclude. So now they have walked off the stage and you've asked the audience to give them a last round of applause and they have their gift in their hand if that's appropriate or applicable in the situation. The last point here to mention is don't read off a script. Even though you were seated making notes as the person was speaking, don't come onto the stage and read a formal thank you to the speaker. comes across as being very inauthentic, and it takes away the sincerity of what it is that your role is there to do. Yes, you can refer to the points, but don't read off it. Look at the person, deliver the lines, and then keep that engagement. And there you have it, your points of how to thank a speaker. Let's go to the next section where I teach you how to deliver a toast speech at any occasion.